You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it seems I got some enemies, yeah. I can feel it in your energy, yeah. I see you hating on what's meant to be, but a nigga too blessed to be stressed out. I'm too blessed, I'm too blessed to be stressed out. I'm too blessed, I'm too blessed to be stressed. We've been kicking it hard for a minute. I cherish the memories, all that we've been through. I guess that I didn't prepare for the moment that we couldn't work through our issues. Difference between us and time is the reason, and really I can't even blame you. It is what it is, I gotta forgive, shit, I don't wanna change you. I gotta respect, we had a connection, that shit was the truth. The natural selection, I call it divine intervention. No lessons when I was a youth, had different direction. We had to define our blessings for trying to get in the game. I still came through in the clutch, fourth quarter with range. I'm calling static on the line, lose my senses, destined for greatness while stuck in place with my mental dedication. But still at times I will forget myself, caught up in some shit, hesitation I probably felt because of empty validation from somebody else. I never wanted to be amongst some. Watch your step, take me back to realer times when we was fine. We could talk without the drama. Now we fuss and fight, living life, bonding over trauma. I release you, girl. Said I release you, girl. Yeah. Said I release you, girl. Said I release you, yeah. Cause tides turn, baby. Tides turn. I'm so wavy, yeah. So baby, don't chase me. I hope you get home safely, yeah. Cause tides turn, baby. Tides turn. So wavy, yeah. So baby, don't chase me. I hope you get home safely. I really don't know what we're gonna be, but I gotta let go, girl. Cause you disturbing my peace. Really feel it's that time now. You need some time and some space, so I gotta let you know, girl. Gotta put you back in your place, and then I gotta move on, just move on. Cause tides turn, baby. Tides turn. I'm so wavy, yeah. So baby, don't chase me. I hope you get home safely, yeah. Cause tides turn, baby. Tides turn. I'm so wavy, yeah. So baby, don't chase me. I hope you get home safely.
Feeling out of whack? Like your mind and body just aren't in sync? You are not alone. In today's busy world, it's easy to feel stressed, sluggish, or simply out of balance. That's where the Natural Way 365 comes in. We offer a range of holistic products designed to nurture your well-being from the inside out. From soothing herbal teas to invigorating body butters and nourishing supplements, the Natural Way 365 has something for everyone. They even have memberships for a more exclusive service. Free community days on every first and third Sunday of the month, as well as events. Get your tickets for the next Paint and Plant on the first Saturday in May. And don't forget to get your youth signed up for the garden workshop before the early bird special ends in May. Follow us on all social media platforms at The Natural Way 365 and The Natural Way 365 LLC Farms. Don't forget to shop online at www.thenaturalway365.com.
Ryan on the beat.
Forever, ever, but you've never weathered the storm before, and I don't invite you past the mat at my door. And I'm hoping it don't rain today, 'cause I wanna go out and play. If someday I'll forget about every yesterday, something will blow my mind away. Something will blow my mind away. Don't take yourself for granted. Don't take it for granted. Don't take up for granted. Nothing in life is handed. Don't take yourself for granted. Don't take it for granted. Don't take up for granted. Nothing in life is handed.
Hello, my name is Dr. Eddie Gordon.
With over 2 decades in higher education, specializing in corrections, criminology, and deviant behavior,
And I'm running for District 1 Clinton County Commissioner.
I'll fight for lower property taxes and provide opportunities for the homeless. Affordable housing is a right, not a privilege. Zoning decisions impact us all. I'll seek your input. Let's build a future where every voice is heard. Support our campaign for meaningful change. I'm Dr. Gordon, your advocate for a better community.
To get involved in my campaign, go to www.votedreddygordon.com. Make a contribution, whatever you can. If you feel like canvassing, let's do this together and join hands and make sure that our property taxes don't continuously keep on increasing. Thank you.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke. Tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Can we link up tonight? Drink some rock and Sprite tonight. My pussy is super tight. Couple years without taking pipe. I am squirting back to back. I made a mess over the floor. Moaning out loud, the neighbors banging on my door. But the pounding ain't gon' get it. You gotta put your tongue all up in it. Give me a better feeling, shy fucking your brain. wasn't right. I'm an Aries, baby daddy, you a Pisces. I'd rather make love than get a quickie. Love it when you're on top, go slow in me. And when we make love, it's a hell of a drug. I'm addicted to you like I'm a coke fiend now. Put it in your face, know you like the way it tastes. The way I scream your name in your ear, I wanna sing. Ooh, right there, don't stop, daddy. Feeling so good, riding you like a caddy. Beat it up like a porn star actor. Slurp it up, stimulate from my reaction. You know I like it rough, handcuffing me in action. So choke me up on your back, I do the scratches. On top of cars, up in these bushes. On these staircases, no fucks where we do it. Don't tell nobody what we do. I won't tell nobody what we do. Keep this between me and you. All of this between me and you. Let me fuck on you. LMF for you.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold on, wait, y'all want to see me? There I am. Hey, hi, there I go, there I go, there I go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing out there today? It is your girl Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka Uni the Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your hood unicorn. I'm here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and a whole lot of laughter. And today we've got a great interview with one of my good friends, Dr. Chivonne Flemming. We will be talking about her running for clerk of Superior Court. Y'all know I got a fat tongue putting them doggone words together. So before we do, I got to motivate y'all. And when I tell you this motivation hit me about 5 minutes ago, and it was just in the middle of a conversation, but somebody need to hear this. So I'm just going to get straight with it. I want you to dream the impossible dream. What I mean by that is there's a lot of people out there, and the dream that they have is comfortable. It's something that they're dreaming because they're like, no, I can get that. I'm dreaming this dream and I know it's obtainable. I know it's something that I can do. You know what I mean? Whether it's buying a house, getting a new car, going on vacation, a dream job that you might have. I don't know. It's something that you could think of and you're like, yep, that's it. That's it. That's the dream right there. But there are some people out there who can dream the unimaginable, the impossible, the unattainable, and they still try to get it. And if you don't know what I mean, like let's talk about Einstein. Einstein dreamed in his mind these concepts of space and time that during his lifetime, he might not have been able to see it achieved, but we are achieving things that Einstein theorized long ago. You know what I mean? As much as he is the villain of every story, Elon Musk, this man had imagination and dreamt up things that he's accomplishing that people have definitely said that's just crazy. He literally has a Tesla orbiting our Earth right now, supposedly, for those people who believe we can get into orbit, whatever. My goal for you and for myself and for anyone out there is to dream the impossible. Imagine yourself in an impossible state, an impossible situation, but a good one. What does that look like to you? Is it you climbing Machu Picchu? That might be an impossible state for you if you've never gotten off your couch, if you've never left your zip code, if you've never, been outside of your comfort zone. You've never traveled. What is your impossible? That's what I want you to go for. And again, for you, your impossible might seem very attainable to somebody else. Don't let anyone tell you that your impossible ain't impossible. It might be impossible for you. That's what makes it so amazing, is that when you make that impossible, I'm possible, it's possible. Oh, you give your brain and your imagination and your mind the ability to think bigger, bolder, further. See, one thing about the human brain is that once it realizes it can do something, it realizes it can do another. That's why failure is controlled practice. If you fail and then do it again and fail, but then you do it again and you succeed, you tell your brain, oh, well, shit, it don't matter it don't matter that I fail. I can still obtain this. It's still possible. So it's the same thing with your brain believing it's impossible. You know what? I just thought about my impossible. And I'm going to tell y'all. And when I tell y'all, don't laugh at me. But it's a reason why this is my impossible. My impossible is I want to swim in the ocean. Like go snorkeling or something, or go swimming. You don't understand why this is my impossible. This is my impossible for multiple reasons. One, everything in my brain says that we are not supposed to be in the ocean. It is shit in there that is smaller than we can see, that can get in one of these holes that leads into your body. And I don't like amoebas. I don't like the thought of that. I watch a lot of Animal Planet. Do you know the kind of stuff that's in the water? I'm good. The second thing is I've almost drowned 3 different times in my life. And as of right now, the only way that you can get me in the water is if my feet can touch the ground. If the water is past my neck, I don't play in it. I don't go in it. So I can't swim. I've tried. I can't swim. I can't open my eyes under the water. None of that. So my impossible would be learning to swim in the ocean. One day I'm going to swim in the Maldives. That's my impossible. I'm going to swim in the Maldives one day. Because what? My brain there are so many flashes going off right now. Like, bitch, you gonna die in the Maldives. Because I ain't got no business being in no body of water that big. Y'all, okay. But you understand what I'm saying, okay? You understand what I'm saying. Whatever it is for you, whatever that thing is for you, whether it's being president of the United States, whether it's, being the first African American to start a cannabis company in your state that is still illegal in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what your impossible dream is. But I want you to dream the impossible. That's all I got for y'all. All right. So let's see. We got some comments up here. Admin Anitra is here. She said, good morning. How you doing? BDBGP is here. What's up, Ranye? Good morning. Natural Way 365 is here. How you doing, CC? Metaphysically Me is here. She said, to learn to swim, you have to first get over your fear of the water. I don't fear the water. I respect the water. There's a difference. I can get in the water. Fear would be, I don't even want to get in. I'll get in. I'll play on the slides and all of that with y'all. I do all of that. But I got to be able to stand up. If I have to, in any point, swim to get where I got to go, I'm not doing that. It's a respect factor. I understand that it only takes a teaspoon of water to drown. And so if it's more water than I can drink, I respect the tub. Okay? Look, that's a bad joke, but ask Whitney Houston. Under the right circumstances, a tub of water could take you out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not afraid of the water. I just respect it. She says, I taught my best friend how to swim, and this part was her greatest challenge. Once she got over her fear, she learned to swim that day. So I can do certain stuff in the water. Like I got the motions down and stuff like that. I think I hate this is horrible to say too, because it's been used against us forever. White people used to say that black people can't float. That was one of the reasons why they kept us out of the Navy for so long, was that black people weren't supposed to be able to float. I think that's absolutely true about me. My body is not buoyant at all. It don't, all the heavy parts sink down and all the light parts don't go up. And I promise that whole just relax and float shit is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. My body don't relax. It stay tense at all times. I even did that true float spa thing. It's it's supposed to, like, it's this pod that you lay inside of, and it's all dark, and it's got this salt water in it, and you're supposed to be able to float in there and let your mind wander. Baby, I was so stiff on that stuff trying to float. It was the most uncomfortable thing in my life. Like, I'm good. I'm a rock. I am a rock. I'm a rock. I can't do it. She says my husband can't float. Carbon Clef can swim, but he can't float. I'm trying to teach him that part. Yeah. Hey, I'm willing to try to learn, because I want to swim in a, like, my brain says I do, but I don't. I want to swim like in a watering hole with a waterfall and all that shit like that, and be all sexy with my man and act like a mermaid and all that stuff. Like, I want to do that. I know it's just some things ain't for me in my life, and that's okay. Sleep deprivation tank. Yeah, I did that for George's birthday last year, and I won't do it again. He loved it. My husband was in there. They had to get him out. I got out. It was an hour-long session. I was out in 23 minutes. I was sitting there reading a book, waiting for him to get out. I was chilling. I could not. First of all, I couldn't be alone with my thoughts that long. They became intrusive thoughts, and that wasn't what I had signed up for. Second of all, this body, take me to Jeju. Take me to Jeju. I'm not doing it. I'm good. Ranye said, I passed my swim test and passed Dunker school. I can swim. Good job. If I'm at the beach, catch me way out there. And I just be sitting there like, I hope he come back. Because I ain't going to get him. It's out. I'm not going to get him. Y'all, we about to go ahead and go to a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, I have got a guest in the building that I cannot wait to talk to. I've been asking her for a long time, when you gonna call off of work and come see me? And she finally did it. So we've got Chivonne Flemming in the building. Dr. Chivonne Flemming in the building, okay? And we're going to talk to her. I was about to do something crazy and just take my hoodie off and show y'all my shirt underneath here, but then I realized that this is live TV, and it'd be just my luck that y'all see an areola or something like that. So I'm going to wait and go on commercial break, and I'm going to take my hoodie off and show y'all what my shirt is today, because I wore this shirt special today. And yes, I raw dog my hoodies. That's the way it's supposed to be. Release the titty. I'm for real, man. Hoodies and bras don't go together. They don't. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You came on this show. You knew what you set yourself up for.
Hustle no fear, I come in a rush. If I no money, then you gotta hush. They got me leaning like I'm on a crutch. Came out the trenches, I had to adjust. Jump off the porch, I had to go get it. Ratchet with friends, so handle my business. Go get the money as long as they promise. Calculated how I'm counting the pennies. Bitch in my bag, I come in a rush. If I no money, then you gotta hush. They got me leaning like I'm on a crutch. Come out the trenches, I had to adjust. Jump off the porch, I had to go get it. Can't do no faking when handling business. Go get the money as long as they promise. Calculated how I'm counting the pennies. Moving like a wide receiver, I was out there catching plays. Started out with nothing, but I finally made a way. Now I'm in my zone, they know my name in other states. 4G out of chrome, burning all my fucking jakes. Doing it dash digital, shot in my bag, pitiful. I'm 101 original. If you play with my name, they gon' finish it. Diamonds on diamonds, I'm covered in ice. Your diamonds so gazy, they cloudy and Sprite. I walk in the room and I turn on the lights. The life of the party, I'm setting the vibe. I'm a trendsetter. Never catch me slipping, staying 10 toes down, move clever. Why you pillow talking with a freak? You help me? Let them check me out the streets. No, never. Hustle no fear, I come in a rush. If I no money, then you gotta hush. They got me leaning like I'm on a crutch. Came out the trenches, I had to adjust. Jump off the porch, I had to go get it. Ratchet with friends, so handle my business. Go get the money as long as they bring it. Calculated how I'm counting the pennies. Bitch in my bag, I come in a rush. If I no money, then you gotta hush. They got me leaning like I'm on a crutch. Come out the trenches, I had to adjust. Jump off the porch, I had to go get it. Can't do no faking when handling business. Go get the money as long as they bring it. Calculated how I'm counting them digits. Hustle, 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 hustle. No fear, I come in a rush. If I no money, then you gotta hush. Hustle, handle the business. Hustle, no fear, I come in a rush. If I no money, then you gotta hustle. Hustle, handle the business. Hustle, no fear, I come in a rush. If I no money, then you gotta hustle. Let's get it.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Good morning. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. And every morning you wake up with us because we rock your mic.
Mm-hmm. How big is your mic, Sunshine?
Big enough to interview you with.
Can't let my heart show on my sleeve. Ain't next to go live from the streets. Spin round the block like I got beef. Baby, I'm like that, you gon' see. These are words I have for mention. You should want me to be more than another situation. You should want me to be more than another situation.
We double drinking, the vibe is peaking, we geeking. There's something speaking straight to my soul, fully breathing. She got the feeling like 90s R&B, I'm tweaking. To ever leave her, it probably never be a reason. A soul shaker, a twerker, a business owner. A real friend that's still cool if you don't talk, you grown up. A love pusher, peace empowerment, mamacita. Back when I met her, she was sipping a limerita. A forward thinker, still be throwing it back on me. And if I'm lagging, she gon' pick up that slack for me.
Can't let my heart show on my sleeve. Ain't miss the gold yet from the streets. Spin round the block like I got beef. Baby, I'm like that, you gon' see. These are words I have for mention. You should want me to be more than another situation. You should want me to be more than another situation.
Big booty, slapping it when you get moody. Confident, you never tripping, I get groupie. Never dolo, ride with me even on promo. Album cover, even help me design logo. A fresher too, in it cause we got deeper roots. Remember boo, them balconies in our birthday suit. They that yellow coupe, Los Angeles in that Pikachu. I peeked at you, and now I'll forever see the
Let
truth.
my heart show on my sleeve. I miss the cold jet from the streets. Spin round the block like I got beef. Baby, I'm like that, you gon' see. These are words I have for my shoe. You should want me. You should want me to be more than another situation. You should want me. You should want me to be more than another situation.
You should want me. You should want me, but maybe I'm from the wrong generation.
My name is Dr. Chivonne Flemming, and I am a proud candidate for Clerk of Superior Court in Clayton County, Georgia. I'm a product of Clayton County Public Schools, Jonesboro High School alum, a resident of Clayton County for almost 30 years, raised in Lake Spivey, and now reside in Lovejoy. I hold approximately 25 years of administrative, business, and clerical experience, most right here in Clayton County. Administration is the backbone to any business. The clerk position is a vital piece of the court systems. Superior customer service, organization, follow-up, and increased digitalization is what I plan to bring to the system. Visit me on the World Wide Web at www.voteforfleming.com.
And we're hot mics. Hey, how y'all doing out there? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are having our really great candidate conversations. When I tell you, I have been enjoying this. This has been a ton of fun. So far, we have been able to interview Dr. Gordon. We were able to interview the Honorable Valencia Stovall. And now today we have Dr. Chivonne Flemming in the building with us. Everybody give her a round of applause. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. If you don't know, Dr. Flemming has a show here on Hits 92.3. She's actually been at Hits longer than me. And it's not too many people who can say that. I think you might be the only person right now who can say that. Was Winter here before me? Okay.
I don't think she was.
I don't think Winter was here before me. And what about Unbox Top 10? I don't think she was here before me.
No.
No?
You came right after me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did, his family. But she has a show called Bonnie in the City. Really great show. That's actually where I met Christiany at. She be on here too sometimes, tuning in. So one thing about Chivonne is Chivonne has a story to tell. And because of her story, I feel like because of your story, it puts you in the position where you are now. And the reason why I could be wrong, but the reason why I feel like that is because you opened yourself up to so many people when you tell your story of what you've been through. And by doing that, you allow other people to come in and you could see the different things that were necessary, that were needed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And what I love about you is your empathetic heart.
Oh, that's what I'm running as, the empathetic heart.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You have so much empathy pouring out of you. Like you are the definition of give them grace. You know? Yeah. And so maybe one day I will be able to introduce you, because I think I would be able to do an amazing job introducing you to the people and letting people know how awesome you are. So we have in the building, like I said, Dr. Flemming, and she's going to talk to you today about her running for court clerk of Clayton County, right?
Yes.
Okay. And first, let's start with your story. Tell people a little bit about you and how we got here.
Well, again, my name is Chivonne Flemming. like Sunshine said, I have a show here called Bonnie in the City. And so that kind of just stems from my community work and the things that I've been doing for years in the community before I even thought about, dreamed about any of that running for office. If you probably would have asked me maybe 3 years ago, I'd have been like, no, I don't intend to run for office, but here I am. It's the cliche of it fell in my lap, literally. And I've been doing the work, though, for years. I mean, literally. I know that sounds the cliche, but I literally have. And so when I made the decision, I researched and wanted to really figure out where my seat was. The two people that you just mentioned are very good friends of mine. The Honorable Valencia Stovall has been one of my mentors on this journey. And so I had to really figure out where my place was in the political realm. Not having any political experience, I landed here in the clerk position because I have over 25 years of administrative clerical experience. So for those of us that are from Clayton County, I literally started my career where I call the beloved Remax office. So if you are from Clayton County, you know, downtown Jonesboro, literally across from our Board of Commissioners office. That's where I started my career at 19 years old. And I started working at the front desk and grew to managing the owners, all 4 of their real estate offices.
Wow.
And it's just literally taken off from there. My specific experience in the clerk court's office is the city of Atlanta. And that's literally the only outside of Clayton County experience that I've really done. All of it has been in Clayton County.
Okay.
From that Remax office to where I now manage the largest indoor retail space on the south side of Atlanta, affectionately referred to as South Lake Mall.
Okay, South Lake Mall. Okay. South Lake Mall follows me on Instagram, y'all. Hey, that was so funny too. It's you. It's me. And here I go. South Lake that commented something on my. I was like, oh my God, South Lake Mall is following me. Bonnie was like, Sunshine, that is me. I said, oh my God.
I'm showing you some love.
Oh goodness. Okay. The event that you guys just had out there for what is that holiday?
At the mall?
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo?
Nope, it was Pat. We ain't did it yet.
When you came out and
with the
So that's across the street. So that's not the mall.
Oh.
That's the city of Morrow.
Okay.
I feel like
it was a lot. It was a lot of people out there, and that's actually where I met Dr. Gordon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I met. He was out there campaigning there.
I was there yesterday. They had an early Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
And so, that's a spot because the community be out there.
Yes.
Right across the street. So
definitely.
The district.
Okay.
Yes. But that's a great place to be out in the community, meet the people, touch the people, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about different groups that you are a part of in Clayton County and in the city.
I serve as the president for Clayton County Federation of Democratic Women. I've been a member of that organization for a little over 2 years, about 2.5 years. I moved into the treasurer role, and then the top of this year, I was voted in as the president for that organization. Then I also am a member of Women of Clayton County. That was pretty amazing as well, because when I tell you that's a very distinct group of women. And sometimes I wonder if that's my place, because I have to remember, I'm like, I guess I belong. I be second guessing myself, y'all.
No, baby.
I mean, I'm like,
the reason why I asked you that question is because I look up to you so much with your civic duty and your organizations and your ties to different groups. And that's actually on my list of at the top of my paper for this year, is that I want to join at least 2 different groups, 2 different organizations. And it's because of you. It's because of sitting on Bonnie in the City and being the engineer and watching all the different groups that were coming in and the people and stuff. And I was just like, wow, I would really like, I want to start joining. I promise it was all you. That's all you. And
Thank you.
whatever group I eventually become a part of, thank Bonnie for having me out there. Because I promise you, before her show, I ain't care about being part of nobody organization. I promise. St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. I couldn't think of that
what
day.
I didn't either. I was like,
think of that day to say that's not one of my holidays.
right.
I'm not a St. Patrick.
But you was out there in those St. Patrick streets, honey. You was like,
Because
where
she
am I?
made me.
Oh,
See?
okay.
Having friends that bring you out, and she's one of those people too who be a part of organizations and be out in Clayton County and stuff like that too. So it was her. Hey, Alan. Alan is here. What's up, baby? So what was it that made you say I need to run?
Well, it was a few different things. I wanted to run primarily because I've had a large or a significant grief journey. And as I was sharing earlier, I want to be the compassionate clerk. And so people are like, well, how does that tie together? Grief doesn't just come in the form of death. Grief can come in the form of anything that brings you agony. And so most of the times when you go to court, it's not for pleasant things. I mean, of course, you can go to get your marriage license, so that's exciting. But most other reasons, it's not as pleasant. And currently, people are going or having to go through the court system for one reason or another. And they're not getting the things that they need. So, for example, you're going through a divorce, you may be getting evicted, you may be experiencing a criminal case, etc. And you already have the agony, the anxiety, all of that going on, right? And now you need certain documents. Maybe the judge filed or provided you an extension, but you don't even have that to show to your landlord, and they're ready to put you out. The clerk's office right now is so backlogged and behind. I want to be able to get in there because I know that time is of the essence. I know the importance of getting people their documents. I want to be able to increase digitalization so that people can access what they need online. If they need those original copies, it should be able to be easily accessible and provided. If you need to call up there and get an update on what's going on, most of the times the phones aren't even being answered. And I don't want to bash the current clerks, but what's going on is the staffing is so low, they need help. It's so much. It's a compilation of so many different things. And so I have a plan that I want to get in there, clean it up, get organization, get digitalization, because with digital access, that takes the workload off as well. You can work smarter and not harder.
So is it true, I heard a rumor, is it true that the person that is the incumbent has been in this seat for like 10, 15 years or something like that?
So the former clerk was in the seat for a total of 18 years, and then she retired. She ran unopposed for 18 years. And
so no one else wanted the job.
Right. Until now,
that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like ain't none of y'all checking for this job.
Yes, and when she retired, she did not finish her term, so she appointed the next in line, the next chief clerk that was in line. So that's currently the incumbent. She will have the advantage of having the I by her name on the ballot, which I have a copy of here today. However, we are both running for the first time together. So we are both having to do the grassroots efforts, get our name out there, let the people know who we are. So I feel like it's pros and cons to everything. And but it still kind of gives us somewhat of an even playing ground, if you will.
No, I definitely agree with that one. And that should be, there's something to be said of that, is you didn't want this job.
Right.
I actually want this job. There's something to be said about that.
I wonder why, but it could be a gazillion different reasons. But both of my opponents have been in the clerk's office in Clayton County for over a decade.
So they didn't run then either.
Right. And so that's the platforms that they're running on. However, if you currently Google the clerk's office, we have a 2-star rating. So
okay, let's talk about that. No. Because when as a voter or as a person that lives in the city, I know I don't live in Clayton County, but you know what I mean. When I hear that you already have a backlog, with you coming in, what is the plan, or how do you get that up to date while still having to deal with the stuff that's coming in?
Well, it's a few different things. First, I'll do a SWOT analysis to find out what our strengths are, our weaknesses are, our opportunities, and our strengths. So I need to get in there to figure out all the nitty gritty, what's going on. Also, I want to be able to offer our clerks livable wages. So that they have motivation to give their absolute best. And then I keep going back to the increased digitalization because we're in 2024 and most of our surrounding counties have accessibility online and it's way more robust than ours. We're the 5th largest county in the metro area. We need to get up to par as well.
And so there's no digitalization in that?
It's some, but it needs to be increased. We're far behind the wave. And we, like if I go to Henry County Clerk's office and other counties, they have so much available that you can get updates on status, things of that nature, and it's seamless. And so we need to get up to par. And again, that will also take some of the workload off because if people can log in online and find out what's going on with their case, they don't have to call all day. They don't have to make a trip up there for some of that some of the minutia. Because a lot of them, they have very simple questions that they just need it's important to them, of course. They need the answer to, but they shouldn't have to take off work and make a trip up there to do that. They should be able to log on and see what's going on with their case.
So on some, not campaigning, but some friend stuff, right? Mm-hmm. That's what George used to do.
Really?
Like it just clicked into my head. But before George left the county, he was working in Fulton County as a court clerk.
Oh.
And as I'm thinking about it, right, everything was mainly on paper. And one of the reasons why he left was because he was like, he keeps trying to show them ways to do things better. Mm-hmm. He keeps trying to show them, hey, this doesn't make sense. Or he'll clean something up and he'll come back. And when he comes back, they went right back to doing it the old way. And it just gets all back convoluted. And for him, the fact that he could never make things better. It was just a revolving process of plunk. That's the best word I can think of. Right, you know what I mean?
Right.
He gave up. And now I'm thinking like, wow, when Chivonne get this job, I might have to go ahead and throw in George's ear. Would you want to go back and work in a clerk position if you were working to help somebody change?
Yes.
Because when I tell you my husband is OCD about some paperwork and some things being in order, like you need somebody, you need a right hand like that who gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna show you how to fix this, and who has been in the clerk system.
Right, that's exactly right.
Soon as you start hiring,
yes,
please let me know. Because I get my husband back up there for no other reason than George. Go show him what you can do.
Yeah.
Go show him. Go show him what you can do, baby. Because you can use, he's got the brain for it.
Right.
He does. He has the brain for it. He just didn't like the system and he didn't like the management.
And a lot of times we sleep on our man in an administrative capacity. I won't call names, but a current person in a high role at the current clerk's office was asking for someone to run for this position because that's the type of chaos that's going on right now. And it was a man, and he declined it because he knew I was running and he supports me. Yeah. But he sounds like what you just described about your husband. Very organized, detail oriented. Don't play about, policies, procedures, things of that nature.
Right. Just tell me how it's supposed to be done.
Right.
And if I find a kink in it, I'll help you unravel this kink. But if I unravel this kink and I come back and the kink is still raveled, oh, you lost my husband. You completely lost him because he's like, I fixed that already. He's like Batman. My husband was like Batman there. He was like, God damn it, I just saved the city. And I get back here it's all in disarray again.
Right.
Like, that's why Batman was so mad, y'all. I don't know if y'all don't know that or not. Batman was mad because he just saved the city, and y'all did it again.
It's like when mama goes, the kids will come out and play, and so I get it.
Definitely.
And then we're also creatures of habit. So a lot of times we divert back to what we're accustomed to, what we're used to, the way we've done it for years, even if it doesn't always make sense. So I hope to be able to bring that innovative change, that fresh leadership to the clerk's
Definitely.
office.
So we've got a couple of comments here. King Admin said, Flemming gonna shake them up. I wish you pure success. And it's a good idea to streamline a simple process. Definitely. He also said, wait a minute, you got a guest and no blazer. First of all, I turned in the blazer for my shirt. Okay?
Yes, we got my Vote for Flemming t-shirts and hoodies today.
Right. I tell you right now, I am very unbiased on this show. Like I'm just bringing you the candidates. But today I'm biased as I can't even vote in Clayton County. But if I can, if I could, I'm telling you right now, I'm already, I know what I can't wear to the polls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I can't wear to the polls. So, yeah, basically, that's why I didn't wear my blazer. I knew I was going to wear this last night. I woke up 10 minutes late because I was like, I ain't even got to find nothing to wear.
You already know
I already know what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I already know what I'm wearing. And then I was raw dogging my hoodie, so I had to take my hoodie off camera to make sure we ain't had no...
And I'm glad you gave that tidbit of information to people. You cannot wear your paraphernalia to the polls. So just FYI, today at 1 p.m., because today is actually the first day of early voting.
It is.
I am doing a stroll to the polls, y'all.
Okay.
So I am inviting everybody to come out with me at 1 p.m. to the city of Morrow to vote with me.
Okay.
Vote for me and with me. And so I will have to be out of my Vote for Flemming attire.
I can turn my shirt inside out. I put my hoodie on.
So just a reminder, those of you that
at
will
1
be
p.m.
joining.
today?
Yes.
I got a show.
You got a show? Okay. Please don't
Somebody tell my boss I quit.
Don't quit, because we got to keep paying the bills till we make it to the finish line, right? So we will be in our Vote for Flemming. Be in a Vote for Flemming attire at the polls.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
We can't vote.
Just wear regular clothes. It's actually funny though that we say that because Pep Talk Tay saw me out the other day and she was like, "What? Sunshine outside?" And I'm like, I need y'all to understand something. It don't be that I don't be outside because I don't want to be. I'm here. Every time y'all have an event or do something, I'm here. And then I hate to be like this, but people be like, "Oh, just come after you get off of work." No.
I'm tired.
I've been here all day, and all we do here all day is talk or listen to people talk. When I get off of work, I guarantee you the one thing I'm not doing is talking. I'm very quiet at home. And why is y'all talking to me? Swear to God. Ranye says, does she have IG? Of course she does. Go ahead and give it to her.
Yes, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Vote for Flemming.
Yes. Is that 2 M's?
1 M.
Thank you. I need to fix that because I got 2 M's up there. I'll edit that and fix that. So Vote for Flemming on IG. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. Of course, we're going to have videos and stuff like that coming up real quick. We're going to go ahead and go to a quick commercial break. But when we get back from this commercial break, we're going to talk to Chivonne a little bit more about herself, about her running, and what she plans on bringing to Clayton County. And I absolutely love this. I really do. Because now I really do want to go home and tell my husband about you.
Oh, thank you.
Because
ask him, does he remember me from Lindley Middle School?
Really? You went to Lindley with my husband?
Yes, me, Kels. Yeah, all of us.
Oh my God.
We ain't seen each other since we were 11, 12, or whatever.
Really? You know what? That is so amazing to me because I didn't grow up like that. I moved around so much as a kid that there's no. If somebody told me they went to elementary school with me, I'd be like, which one?
Oh,
like
wow,
I went to,
okay.
yeah.
I kind of did, but not a lot. But one of my elementary school friends from a whole nother country in Bermuda live here in Atlanta with me now. What's the chances of that?
Wow. Okay. Hold on. Something that my mom told me when I was growing up, when I was a young kid, little jit walking around. She told me this, and to this day, this is the most truthful thing she's ever told me. She said, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Damn, my brain is saying relationship. That's not the word I'm looking for. I just messed this all up. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we get back, I'm going to tell you what my mama said. I'm going to tell you what my mama said and my mama biscuits. Ranye said he just followed you.
Oh, thank you. I will follow back. I appreciate the love and support.
There we go. Here we go. We're going to come on commercial break, and I'm going to tell y'all what my mama said.
Da 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 da. You get on my damn nerves. My patience running thin. This ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. You spend half your life with dilated pupils. I don't think you're nice, and you treat me kinda cruel. All your moves is crazy, you compromise my safety. All your friends are shady, they tried to warn me vaguely. You patronize me daily, you never call me baby or treat me like a lady. And mainly, quite frankly, you get on my damn nerves. My patience wearing thin, and this ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. At your big rage, you should have a grip on that reckless rage. And I should take a hint, cause my resting state shouldn't be delusion. I should contemplate how we got to this conclusion. Well, we used to have something so simple, so sweet. You had me blush and sweat me off of my sleeve. We used to hide this shit all down to a science. Now are we sharing this? Imagine if we stood our ground. I wish that we could work this out. Just kidding. You get on my damn nerves. My patience wearing thin, and this ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. Yeah, God, problems, and you get on my damn nerves.
I could hold you in my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the essence, yeah, but I'm running out. Why can't I run away from you? Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
For the cost, I'm having lover's remorse. Climax after climax, and now I'm looking for my draws. They on the floor. See, I got a pre-rolled in the car. It's crazy how feelings can change between yesterday and tomorrow. Your late 20s, they got you all up in my business. You see younger women be less likely to question my intentions. You feeling my vibe, you know this shit you came by. Even though it's still shit I can't buy, I'm gon' try. See, these days it's either real friends or the yes friends. These days it's either wedding ring or it's chase my dream. Fucking right, and I got a bad thing for the night. And tomorrow's a different story. See, that's the story of my life. But
hold you in my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the essence, yeah. But I'm running out, I'm running out. Why can't I run away from you? Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
but of course, she always got a voice. With social media temptation, it means I'll always have a choice. I'm psychologically pre-wired to be mentally sex crazed. It got me eating the groceries, thinking back to my I don't give head days. I was young and naive, I was stuck in my ways. She said, most niggas do it and I'm just not acting my age. I know you worked your ass off for that new ass. You gotta show the world, let your phone be the newscast. Give me some more. I'm getting high, thinking of all of the shit that we did on the low. My tenderoni from Tinder be giving the love below. A high key. You willing to try me? You willing to bypass all of my shortcomings and kamikaze?
I could hold you in
Oh, I see.
my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the essence, yeah. But I'm running out, I'm running out. Why can't I run away from you? Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
Just say you won't. Just say you won't.
We're back, and I remembered words. I can remember words. This is spelled wrong. Let me edit this. I remember words now. So, growing up, one of the things that my mom was very adamant about, and that she kind of drilled into me, or really let me know, was that your reputation will follow you no matter where you go. Now, this was for all of y'all youngsters out there. This was before social media. This was before Facebook, Instagram, and everything. And she was like, no matter how big you think the world is, there will always be someone who knows you somewhere. Now we have social media, and that's even, the world is even smaller. Whatever that core, that core part of your personality, whatever that thing that you stand for, that ethos. Like I said, when I think of Chivonne, the very first thing that I think of is empathy. This is a very empathetic person. She cares. If don't nobody else cares, Chivonne cares. If I need something, if I want something, if I need information, I know if I hit Chivonne up, Chivonne cares. She's going to help me find what I need. She is going to go out of her way to make sure, hey, did they check up on you? Did they get in contact with you? Let me go find another person since they did. Like, Chivonne cares, and that follows her everywhere she goes. People understand that, and they know that about her. And I just wanted to say, like, no matter how big you think this world is, there's always somebody who's going to know you and know what their truth of you. So always, always, always remember that your reputation will follow you. And I stand on that. Like, I had somebody hit me up one day and they was like, they were talking to somebody and that person was like, oh yeah, I know her. I don't really like her like that, or something they said, it was negative. Mm-hmm. The person that they were talking to was like, so what did you do to her? Because she's not the type of person, like what you're describing, that don't sound like Sunshine. So you must have done something that put her in a place that she had to treat you like that.
Right.
My reputation isn't that I'm a mean girl or that I have a reputation of everybody is a friend. Like, my grandma used to say that about me when I was a little kid. She used to be like, you ain't never met a stranger.
Yeah, and I can agree.
You ain't never met a stranger. Everybody you meet, you make them feel so welcome and warm. I promise you, the only way I'm going to make you feel weird is if your energy is off. If something about you that ain't right. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that, get that out. And back to Chivonne.
Can I tell a story real quick?
You can tell a ton of stories. Go ahead. Tell me a story, Chivonne.
Well,
wait a minute. Because you told a story one time and I started crying.
Oh, no, it's not a sad story.
It's not sad? Okay. Because, baby, she told a story one time where she was like, we went and he was sitting next to me. And when we came back, he was on my, oh my God. You had me in that place crying in front of real people.
We're not finna cry today. I think I'm gonna cry when I go to the polls and vote for myself. But other than that, I ain't no crying today.
But those are going to be happy. Those are going to be tears of fulfillment. Like you finally finished.
Yes.
I wish I could be there.
I wish my mommy was here, all that kind of good stuff. Because that's a whole nother story. I'll tell you too.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's go.
So my I'm first generation American.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So my mom and her side of the family is Bermudian. My father and his side is Jamaican.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You ain't never made me no oxtails and gravy or no rice and peas or nothing.
Oh my God. Yeah. So
tell your story, Chivonne.
We're gonna get into all that, y'all. And so my mom and my grandma, most of my family that lived here never obtained citizenship. They had a green card, things of that nature. So they didn't have the right to vote. So when I vote for my entire family.
Wow.
So it was a huge deal, like to go and vote for President Obama, things like that. And I know that was for everybody, granted. But again, I was casting that vote for almost 20 people or, more. And so now for me to have my name on the ballot, this is the epitome of I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. Because it's such a huge deal. And no, Sunshine, we not finna be crying. Let me tickle you, Sunshine. Sunshine giving me the eyes, y'all. So she be trying to make me cry, yeah. Okay, me and Sunshine not gonna be in here crying, y'all.
No, because Chivonne, like the way Chivonne sees the world and how she sees connections. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, bet. Y'all think that's deep. Ask Chivonne. No, y'all can't ask her. I'll ask her for you. Hold on. Chivonne, tell me about the date that you signed on your house.
Oh my gosh, y'all. See, I got so many stories. I feel like I'm just...
No, watch this. Go get your tissue. Watch this. Go ahead, Chivonne. Tell them about signing for your house.
Okay, so just a real quick backstory. I bought my first house. It's been almost 3 years ago, and I am a widow. And so my late husband and I had tried for almost a whole marriage, about 10 years. And when I tell y'all, one thing after another kept stopping us, literally. So when my husband passed, I had given up on home ownership. I was just like, it's not for me. It's not in my cards. Clearly we couldn't do it together. I can't do it by myself. So literally this lady that I didn't even know, because again, my background is in real estate, so I know a gazillion agents. But a lady that I don't even know literally came into my life and was like a real estate fairy. And she gave me a blueprint to get my home, what I needed to do. And in about 8 months, I went from multiple denials to multiple pre-approvals. And shout out to Home Ownership is Poppin'. Toshiba owns that. That's the brokerage I went through, and they approved me the first time. So the lady that answered the phone, her name is Naomi, and that's my late grandmother's middle name. And then the assistant, the broker's assistant, her name is Patricia. That's my late mother's middle name. So just follow the connections, both middle names, both of my late mom and grandmother. So I was telling the broker the connections and whatnot. And so I was like, okay, don't let nobody with my husband's name walk into the closing table. Y'all just gonna have to peel me up off the floor, right? Because this is just gonna be too much. So the first subdivision I went to, the on-site agent, his name is Mr. Flemming. That's my husband's name, the name I carry. That's not my maiden name or whatnot. That's my married name. And I went under contract on my late father's birthday. And I saw my mom build a house from scratch. So that was always a dream for me. I was like, oh, I want to build my own house or whatnot. And so, mind you, I'm in the middle of the pandemic and everybody's telling me all these horror stories that because everything is delayed, you're going to be forever. You're going to be about 2 years trying to build your house and everything is going to go wrong. And by the time you close, the value of your house is going to have gone up so high, you may not even qualify anymore. So I'm listening to all these stories, all these naysayers in my ear, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out or whatever. And then I also had to come up with a significant amount of money. Y'all, when I tell you the money aligned, because all the homeowners, down payment assistance, first-time homeowner programs were ceased during the pandemic. So I had to come up with the money on my own. God is good. I came up with the money, and my closing date only got pushed back twice. Again, after all these stories of people saying, you can't get material. There's no way you're going to be able to build your house in the time and close on the date that they said. My closing date got pushed back twice, and I closed, like I said, went on the contract on my late father's birthday, and I closed on my actual birthday. So after all of that, to be where I am now, it was just, when I say a blessing, it was just
dream the impossible dream. Dream the impossible dream. Yeah. She already told y'all. She said she had been trying with her husband for 10 plus years. Yes. And she figured if I can't do it with him, I can't do it on my own. Right. Dream the impossible dream. When I tell you things be in alignment and the stars be starring and shining bright on Chivonne, that's why I said my husband gonna work for you because you gonna get the job.
Thank you.
You gonna get the job. We already know. We just waiting on the rest of the city to catch up.
Right. And, it's interesting. This has also been a part of my grief journey. So for those that don't know, I'm also an adoptive mommy, and that's a service that is offered through the clerk's office as well. So we could touch on some of that.
Yeah, because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Adoption?
Well, the case part of it. So okay. Yes. And so the name change, things of that nature. Yeah. So to finalize your adoption, you'll have to come through the court, and the clerk's office will aid in that process. Some other services that are offered is notary. I've been a notary for 20 years. I actually offer free notary services to seniors in Clayton County. So if anyone wants to be a notary, and I think it's important that I share that I do these things as well, because I want people to be able to be comfortable getting advice from your clerk's office as well when you sign up to do these things, because it's a quiet kept secret that it's not money in being a notary. It is. You can sign up to be a signer's agent, and they'll place you out almost like a staffing agency or something to be the notary for closings for homes. They just pay well. You a lot of times when you're a notary, you're charging maybe $10 or something. You go do it for a closing attorney, it's a couple $100 per. And if you sit for a few a day, you can make some good money being a notary. So I want to educate the people on all these things. I am that girl that keeps the side hustle, if you will. So if I can,
Chivonne stay doing something.
Additionally, if you appeal your property taxes, that comes through the clerk's office.
You can appeal?
Yes. Because so the tax commissioner that governs your property taxes in regards to the payments and things of that nature. But the board of commissioners, they actually set the millage rate, and so that is where it the formula comes to how much your property taxes is. In most cases, they go up. Sometimes they can stay the same or in close proximity. And so if you feel, well, my house is not worth XYZ, a lot of times you want the value of your home to be, nice or full or whatnot, especially if you're trying to sell. But if in some case scenarios, you may dispute it because you don't want to have to increase your taxes. And so that comes through the Clerk of Superior Court's office. The position that I am running for governs the Superior and Magistrate Court. Some clerk's offices in different counties could also govern probate, juvenile, other courts as well. But it also includes in those two courts real estate. So, for example, an eviction, something to that nature. Family law, so marriage license, divorce decrees, child support, adoption, all those type of things fall under that realm. If you get summons for jury duty, it falls under yours truly as well. That comes from your clerk's office. So you'll get your letter from Chivonne Flemming when I fall into that capacity.
Oh, wait a minute.
Your summons for jury duty.
So I can see how the court clerk could be behind and messed up. Because I paid a ticket that I got from January and I paid that ticket in February. They still sent me a letter saying I was supposed to go show up to court, but it showed that my ticket was paid. But then it showed that I didn't go to court because I'm just now getting the letter past the court date.
Well, that is traffic court. But yes, it's very similar into how things could get, back. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I can.
Yeah.
You need to go fix them too. You need to go fix them too then.
Yes.
What do you mean? Because I got the note sitting by my bed right now and I need to call them and be like, y'all don't have a warrant out for me because I didn't show up. Because one, I didn't know I was supposed to show up. And two, I paid the ticket. So why would I come to court if I paid the ticket?
I wonder if they sent it out before the ticket was paid. I don't know. It's so many different variables, but definitely call. Make sure that you get it all squared away because you don't want no problem.
No, I don't like the po-pos.
Right.
I don't like the po-pos. We got some comments right here. Let's see. Natural Way said, "I'll meet you there to vote."
Yes, come through, Natural Way.
So she's doing it today, right?
Yes,
yes,
at 1
she's doing it today at 1 p.m.
At
Okay,
tomorrow City Hall.
Don't wear your vote for Flemming shirt.
Yes, come vote with me. I appreciate it.
Don't wear your vote for Flemming shirt, but definitely go out and vote today. Admin Anitra said, "I need an oxtail when I come back to visit."
Yes,
ma'am. Natural Way said, "Now we all crying." And she also said that's divine timing. And Admin Anitra said, "God is good all the time." Yes. Admin Anitra also said, she said she's a notary too.
Oh, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And Natural Way said, "Let me go ahead and get my notary real quick." That's pretty cool. King lives up in Virginia, and I mean up in one of the North Carolina. King is in North Carolina, and he said, "Small world moment. I saw my childhood friend from Virginia in a random restaurant in Atlanta yesterday."
Wow. I say all the time. It literally is a small world.
It's a small world. Admin Anitra said, "They will put a warrant out on you. Ask me how I know." Say less, friend. I call tomorrow. Say less. I would call today, but by the time I finish with all my shows, I'm not calling down there at 4 o'clock. They not answering the phone because they ain't got Chivonne to tell them that you still need to answer the phone.
Answer the phone.
That don't make no sense.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited about this journey. It has been absolutely amazing. And I can't wait. May 24th is actually election day. So that is the big telltale for us.
Yes. So one thing I would like to talk about with you, what has this journey been like? Because again, you weren't in politics before this.
Right.
You just up and decided to do this. And I've been watching you for the past year. What has this journey, if you were talking to me and you was like, "Sunshine, okay, before you get into this, let me tell you about it." Tell me about the good, the bad, the ugly, the fun, the not so fun. What has it been like campaigning and running?
Okay, so my good, bad, and ugly. My good is I have met some amazing people. I'm a storyteller, so I'm gonna tell a quick one. I went and it's put me in open doors that I never foresaw opening. And I'm very grateful for. I feel like I'm, just a regular smuggler, everyday girl from Jonesboro, south side of Atlanta, if you will. And for people to now considering me to be a person of influence or even dignitary, that was almost a wow moment for me. I went to the state of the school address for Clayton County, and they sent me with dignitary, and that was an aha moment for me because I'm like little old me. So I was just like, wow.
You mean Big Bonnie? You talking about my friend Big Bonnie?
I was, so it's been a lot of aha moments that I'm grateful for. Very, very grateful for. Let's say bad. What would I say bad?
They be stealing your signs for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about that. And one of the young ladies watching, y'all have to follow Tanya Jean Funny. She had a really bad experience with that. One of her big, large signs. Really? But they steal your signs. But I would have to say my bad is how much money it costs to do this, and the support is not there. And I don't really know if that's something that can be changed, but I mean, like I was sharing with you off air, just to get my name on the ballot was thousands of dollars, plural. So to run for office is so expensive.
What does that money go to, though? You paid thousands of dollars to have your name, put on the ballot, but where does that money from the elections actually go to? Have y'all ever asked that question before?
That's a great question. So it's a variation depending on if you are affiliated with a party such as Democratic or Republican Party, or if you're independent. So if you are, I am a proud Democrat. So I am affiliated. And when I ran for office, I went through the Clayton County Democratic office to do so. And so half of it stays with the party. The other half goes to the County Board of Elections. I don't know what happens with it at the County Board of Elections, but the Democratic Party is typically, and so I'm using this as I want to tread lightly with it because I'm not there to say where it goes.
Right.
But typically it's used to pour back into the candidates. So you may see where they may support a candidate, and that typically happens after primaries. But rumor has it doesn't always work that way. So I have to just kind of...
We want some transparency, people. It's a great question. Let's get some transparency in here. When these folks are running for these offices, what y'all doing with the money?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I would think that the Board of Elections uses
Because hold on, wait a minute. It's how many names on here?
It's a lot, and you got to turn it over too.
Son of a monkey.
So that's a whole lot of money.
And each one of them had to pay at least, or do some of them have to pay more?
Some pay more. So the formula on what you pay for your qualifying fee is based on the number of residents in your county, and then also the amount that your position pays, and some other add, subtract, carry the one type stuff, right? So it's a formula that they come up with. So for example, a Board of Education position is considered a part-time position. So of course the salary would be significantly less than a full-time position. So that would be cheaper, your qualifying fee. However,
y'all, this one race got 7 people in it.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to pick a number. Let's just say it costs $8,000 or $4,000 or $6,000. I picked 3 different numbers. Let's use a round number. Let's say it costs $5,000 to be on the ballot. You got 7 people under just this one race. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
We got the whole ballot here, y'all.
On the front page, it's 25 different races. Where this money going? Like, that's not even a facetious question at this point. Now it's really like, remember when I said, when you are a part of the community, you need to know what's going on in your community? That's a question that I don't even know who I'm supposed to ask that question to, but I'm going to try to find out, because where this money going?
You would direct it to the chair of your party, Democratic or Republican, and then for half, and then the other half would be to your board of elections.
I need an itemized list. Mm-hmm. Where this money going? Because I need y'all to, if nothing else, excuse me, I don't know about anybody else in anybody else's neighborhood, but when the races is over, can we please pay somebody to pick these signs up? Because the race is over. Why do I still got to look at these signs? At this point, the signs they're not campaigning. Now it's trash.
Yes. So the candidates are responsible for coming back out and getting their signs. Yeah. You see me, I'm just like,
we can't paint it all the way over here.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got some comments in the comment section. At Natural Way said, let's follow the money though. Right. Where the money reside, where the money reside. Let's see. Big Red said, following the money can get dangerous. I've worked for some major campaigns as a youngster. Oh, you mean like Trump? Like following the money, like what they trying to do with Trump now? Yeah, following the money can be very dangerous, but that don't mean we don't need to do it. Right. We need to hold these people account.
It's a lot,
because y'all that's a lot of money.
It is.
And how often do we do these elections? You know what I'm saying?
It's an election every year.
Yeah, I was about to say every 2 years,
but not as big as this. Right. Is one of the largest ones that we've had in a very long time, if not my voting lifetime.
Really?
This is a very large election.
Really?
So we had 2 primary elections. We had the presidential primaries earlier this year, and then this one is the general primaries for everybody else on the ballot.
Okay.
What happens here determines who makes it to your November election. So it's very important that people come out and vote. Because, you know, a lot of times people say, let's just use the primaries for the presidential election. A lot of times people are like, well, I don't like either one of them, so that's why I don't vote. But we actually had choices in the presidential primary before. So there were about 6, I want to say, Democrats and about 3 or 4 Republicans on the presidential primary. Of course, the 2 that have made it forward are the heavy hitters. But it's I say knowledge is power, lack of education. We need to know these things, because a lot of people just say, well, we only got 2 choices. No, we technically had more. If we go out and vote, then we could have
pushed those other people.
Right.
Because Marianne Williamson was on my primary ticket, and so was some man whose name I had never heard before.
Right.
And then Biden was the other person on my primary, and I was mad because I couldn't write in undecided, because that's what I really wanted to write in. I wanted to write in undecided, because I promise you, I don't like the idea of having to pick between the lesser of 2 evils. I did that last time. This time, I know this evil and I know this evil. I don't even want to do that. I don't like that. I don't like that choice at all. I have a complete issue with both of their age. That's an issue for me, for real, especially after having Barack as president in his 40s. And now we got a president in their 80s, in 70s, 79, 80s. And we're talking about both of these people are supposed to be coherent and physical enough to be able to do the job for another 4 years. I haven't even got in on their practice, on their ideologies. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at them. Biden looked like he need to go ahead and kick it.
But you know what? And so now with me running for office, of course, nowhere near on a presidential level. However, I feel like kind of slipping into the advocacy of encouraging people to run, because at the end of the day, if we don't, then our choices
are limited.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I encourage people, especially on your local level, to consider running for office. Again, prior to this election, my position went unopposed for almost 20 years. How could that happen? You know? And so let's be the change we want to see. And a lot of people say, well, I'm not political. That's not my realm.
Because I was just about to say, what about the people who that's not the road that they took, or they're not, you know what I'm saying? That might not be their background in education, or, you know what I'm saying? Like me.
I was that person.
Yeah, like
So,
I don't have no reason. I don't have nothing behind me why I would run. What would I run for? I'm just being, but yeah.
I was that person. But guess what? As quiet as it's kept, we're all political. We all pay taxes. We're all governed by a governing body. We are all political, whether we realize it or not. And then in addition, there's a role or a capacity for a lot of different sectors. Like, I didn't even know until I ran and looked and studied and did my homework that I, with a 20-year administrative background, that there's a role for me. You would assume that the clerical role is an employment opportunity, but
it's an election.
It's an elected position, and now here I am running for it to go sit in that seat for Clayton County's next clerk of Superior Court.
That's dope.
And
that's so dope. My friends are so cool.
And there's Tanya just mentioned there's training available. I am a training person. I will go take a class in a minute because I want to know as much as I can, especially when I'm stepping into new uncharted territory. I've never ran for office before, so it was imperative for me that any class that was available that I was sitting in. Some of them I did it again just because I wanted to be sure that I got it right. So that's also readily available for us. She is actually one of the founding members of the organization that I serve as the president for. The mission for Clayton County Federation of Democratic Women is to identify and train qualified women to either run for office or to serve on a governing body or board. So even if you don't want to hold office, you could sit on the board for so many different entities in your county. Those are very influential as well. Now, those are volunteer.
I want to do some stuff, but I'm scared to do. I am so Eric Mays. I am so Eric Mays. I don't know if I need to be out there.
We need you.
Y'all say that till I'm in the meeting telling y'all all this stupid. But until I'm in the hey, can I please get a breakdown of where this money went? And then they be like, hey, Sunshine, we don't do that here. But I need an itemized list. Ain't nobody else never ever asked for an itemized list.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it'd be like, who let her in here?
I don't want to speak for other people, but someone watching this video who I hope comes on your show has, and I hope she shares her story. So I don't want to speak for her.
She got a little Eric Mays in her too. I like this. Hey, that's what I need on the ballot.
I will let her tell
I need
her
on the
story,
ballot.
yes.
I need you to tell me from now on when y'all running, I need you to just quietly say, I got a little Eric Mays in me. You gonna get my vote. That right there gonna get my Oh, you got a little Eric in you? All right, bet. Okay, there's one thing about politics that I've always hated, and that's when everybody agrees.
Right.
If everybody agree, I feel like it's always got to be one person that's willing to stand up and be like, no. Because there's no reason why everybody should agree. Not in my mind. That's not making sure that everybody is happy. Because if everybody agree, that means somebody did something below the table.
Yeah.
Because we
don't all think the same.
There's nothing that all of us are going to agree on. So instead, you have to compromise. You a little bit pissed, I'm a little bit pissed, but I'm a little bit happy, and you a little bit happy. That's the one we going for. That's the one I want.
Right.
But if everybody on the board agree with it and is happy about it, I don't care what you say. There's some nefarious shit going on around here.
it's nefarious because you can't take 3 humans and get 3 humans to agree on nothing. Not without
Not
right.
even 2, yeah.
Not without somebody being a little mad about something.
Right.
Everybody.
It's that whole cliche, you can't please everybody.
Right.
So that's very true. I agree with
It's
that.
not possible. It's not possible. So that's why in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm not going to run for nothing. Because even if everybody agree, just because I'm going to be that one person to be like, nay.
And we have
I'ma
to
be
be
the nay-
okay
the nay.
with disagreeing and still respect each other after, still get up from the table and be friends after, or even we don't even have to be friends, but respect each other after.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I love a good debate.
That's okay.
I love change my mind.
Right.
Change
That
my
part.
mind.
Yeah.
Because if you can, you did a real good job.
Let's talk about it. Tell me why you think the way you think.
Exactly.
And all of that.
Without trying to
You
make
crazy? What's wrong with you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That means you don't know what you're talking about.
We
You just right. You referring to insults. But if you can really give me some information that makes me change my mind on the situation, I'm all for that. But I don't trust nothing where everybody good with it.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be like, this is dumb. But I understand, so we gonna do this. But if everybody all good with it, that's when I don't trust politics.
Shout out to the city of Jonesboro, Councilman Dixon. He's that guy. He sits on a board with people that he's usually the odd man out with, and he's okay with standing alone sometimes.
That's good.
He got a little Eric Mays in him.
Yeah, so shout out to him.
I like that,
and I can respect it, even if I don't agree with what he's saying or what they're saying. I can respect it. And I can appreciate it. Right? Yeah.
I really want to find a way to be in more of these meetings and be able to just sit there and watch things.
Oh yeah. So go to you're in Fulton County now. Go to whatever city that you would like, or even the county. So you go to their website, and then you can just see the calendar of the board meetings. And they're usually reoccurring. So, for example, the second Tuesday of every month at 7:00. So once you figure it out, that's what it is.
Okay.
It's open to the public.
Okay.
You can even have the opportunity for public comments. They like for it to be something relative, but some people go to market their business. That's up to you. But yeah.
Unshamelessly plug yourself.
Right.
Don't have no shame in your. I ain't mad at you. Fashion Nova text you at 4:00 in the morning. I go ahead and hit y'all up at the Chamber of Commerce meeting. Let's go.
Right. In most case scenarios, you have to arrive early to put your name on the list for public comments.
Okay.
And
But that's a good chance to be in there and network and meet other people and find out who these people are. Because when it comes down to it, all of these, they're not superstars. They're not, they are, look, you can reach out and touch these people. They are normal folks who pay bills in your county, who have kids that go to school in your county. Like, these are normal people too. And we got to start treating them more like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, definitely.
Regardless of, whatever titles, degrees, etc. that they hold. As my mama would say, we put our pants on one leg at a time.
Exactly.
Just like, everybody else. So we regular smuggler. Yeah.
We got some more comments. Big Red said, I worked on Mel Carnahan's campaign. He was a good man, and he mysteriously died with his son after proposing some things that would help the people. There were some shady people around the campaign. See, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid. I'm afraid I got so much Eric Mays in me. I'm going to be doing some stuff or saying some stuff, and some people, the powers that be, going to make a TV show or a movie out of my life and what happened. Y'all, you see, get what I'm saying? Like, I don't...
Documentary or whatever.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I would never, if any other time, if something happened later on in life and I become something, Sunshine would never take herself out. Okay? Don't ever let somebody convince you that, Sunshine.
Right.
No, she didn't. No, that's the
keep
immediate.
Looking.
That's
keep
the
looking.
immediate. Go look, because Sunshine ain't. I don't care what I'm going through. I'm not. The only way I would is if I was terminal, and then I feel something different about that. I believe you should be allowed to go out on your own with your own dignity if you going through a terminal illness. But that's a different story. Let's see. Admin Anitra said, but that's what we need, Sunshine, for real. But as you can see from the ballot, they getting the money. Someone's pockets are getting greased.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robin Mobley is here. She said, vote for Chivonne Noel Flemming. We support you.
Thank you. I appreciate the love, y'all. This has been that's been probably one of the best things. The support, the love has came in forms
you find
I
out
never
so
imagined.
many people have their back.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. Okay, so you already know how this goes. You see the time. You know how radio works.
Yeah, we wrapping it up, y'all.
Yeah, we got another show coming in a few minutes. So before we let you go, Chivonne, this is your 3 minutes. Go ahead, look at the camera and get on your soapbox and tell them who you are and what you are running for and why they need to vote for you.
Everybody, Clayton County particularly, my name is Chivonne Flemming, and I am your proud candidate for Clerk of Superior Court. I am eager, honored, and ready to serve you in that capacity for the next 4 years. I refer to myself as your compassionate clerk because I want to be able to relate. I understand what you're going through, and I want to be able to make sure that you get what you need. I don't want to hand you excuses, but I want to hand you your final documents, whatever it is that you need. And so I ask humbly for your vote. Today, April 29th, is the first day of early election, you all. Election day is going to be on May 21st. However, we have 2 weeks of early voting. So I want to encourage you all to get out now between April 29th and the 17th of May to go and cast your votes, because we wait till election day, anything can happen that we don't make it to the poll. So let's get out now. Let's not wait till the last minute. They say elections are won in early voting. So let's go ahead and win this thing, y'all. Let's go ahead and knock it out of the box. And I'm excited. I just can't wait to see how everything plays out. But we need you all to be there for primaries so that we make it to that November election. So I need your support now more than ever. Also, please follow me on all social media platforms. Vote for Flemming. Please go to my website to hear more about my platform. You can visit me on the World Wide Web at www.voteforflemming.com. If your heart leads you to, if you can make a donation so we can get out there in these campaign streets.
What's your Cash App? Give them your Cash App right now, because somebody on this live right now is about to send you some money. I know they are. What's your Cash App?
Chivonne Noel is my first and middle name. $ Chivonne Noel. Or via my website, voteforflemming.com. And we got signs to buy. We got literature to buy. We got doors to knock on. We got t-shirts to sell. If you want to volunteer, all that kind of good stuff.
Don't wear your t-shirt to the poll.
Don't wear it to the poll. You can't campaign at the poll. If you want to join me and cast your vote for and with me today at 1 p.m. at the City of Morrow as we do a stroll for the poll, I couldn't wait, y'all. I'm going the first day to vote. So yes, I'm going to cast my ballot, cast my vote for yours truly, for myself.
Oh my goodness. I love it. You guys, we have to go ahead and get out of here, but you already know we always have some dope shows right here on Hits 92.3. Coming up next, we have the BBL nurse in the building. She's going to be talking to you about all things beauty and body positivity. I was with her over the weekend. We did the Boss Babes Awards and stuff together. And she met Miss Netta and Charles. Yes, girl.
I love it. Yes.
And I saw Remy Ma, and she is fine in person for real.
She is. I love when people look like they do in real life.
Remy.
She gorgeous.
Baby, I'm one of them people. You got food. I'm not one of them people that's gonna be like, oh my God, I want to holler at you. Like if you in the bathroom, you with your family, you eating your food.
I'm the same way. You need your personal space.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your purpose. Right. So I didn't see her again. But I seen her while she was eating, and I was trying to be respectful. Baby, I just wanted to go up there and just be, what's up, girl? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Ranye said, nah, where's that money going? I need to know now. See, I done started some already. See?
Hold them accountable. Yes.
That's what I be running on. Sunshine.
Accountability.
Holding them accountable.
That part. Love it.
You want somebody to call them out?
call on Sunshine.
This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Y'all know I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.
My name is Dr. Chivonne Flemming, and I am a proud candidate for Clerk of Superior Court in Clayton County, Georgia. I'm a product of Clayton County Public Schools, Jonesboro High School alum, a resident of Clayton County for almost 30 years, raised in Lake Spivey, and now reside in Lovejoy. I hold approximately 25 years of administrative, business, and clerical experience, most right here in Clayton County. Administration is the backbone to any business. The clerk position is a vital piece of the court systems. Superior customer service, organization, follow-up, and increased digitalization is what I plan to bring to the system. Visit me on the World Wide Web at www.voteforfleming.com.